Hi everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I am doing something a little bit different. I don't usually sort of vlog these sort of days because obviously the light is very harsh, and I do apologise if it's blown out. I'm not used to shooting in these conditions, but yeah, I'm going to go find a nice little quiet spot along this reserve. There's a lake just over there. I'm back out with my buddy Gary. He's here. He's actually he's getting well into his macro work, flowers and things like that, and he's just seen some daisies which he's taking a photo of now. But today I'm obviously bringing you another video, and if you haven't watched my video on my review of my Sigma lens, then it's kind of like a follow-up to that. I'm actually going to be using that lens a lot today because I do know, like I said, there's a lake, like a little reservoir-y type thing down there with a couple of hides down there, and I'm hoping today to capture a bit of wildlife, and maybe even turn my hand to a bit of macro myself, who knows. But that's my plan for today, is to capture some wildlife, and I will do my best to bring you along on the journey and film all of it. I'm not used to filming and doing wildlife at the same time, but we'll give it a go. So it's the first one for me, first vlog doing wildlife photography. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve, but I'm looking forward to it today. And it's beautiful weather as well. Sky's looking fantastic. Obviously it's blown out on the screen here, but it looks amazing at the moment. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, sit back and enjoy, and let's get going. So we've made it to our location. Obviously I said earlier in the video that I'm with Gary. We've come to this little pool of water. I'll show you some B-roll of it. It's a nice small patch of water. There's not, as far as I'm aware, there's not much wildlife here today apart from a lot of seagulls. But there is the odd few different species of bird potted around. So we're just going to sort of wait it out for a bit. And see what comes along. But we have noticed that right over the other side, which I will get some B-roll of, there's some deer. But I don't think we can get over there. We've tried in the past. Me and Gary tried to get over to that field, but we've got a feeling that the closest you can get it is where we are now. Even with a 600mm lens, it is not able to reach that far. Well, it is, but very, very tiny. But no, we've got some geese here. There's some geese over that side. But yeah, we're just gonna have a sit down, have a look about, see what we can see, and then start taking some photos. Right, so we've been sitting here now for a good few minutes and having a good sort of look around. Gary spotted quite a few little interesting things that I didn't see originally, like because of obviously there's little islands here that I wasn't sort of I was looking in the water more than what was on the islands, and there's tons of baby birds everywhere. There's loads. We're just there's a group of grey-lag geese Gary's pointed out, and they're just down there. They're not too far away, so I can get them just about with this lens. I will put some video up on the screen now while I'm looking through my lens. There's obviously quite a few youngsters there, but they're obviously growing up quite quickly. Yeah, I managed to get one or two shots of them, and it's turning out that there's more here than what I thought there was, but it's very difficult being stuck in one place in a hide. You haven't got much to choose from, because obviously if the wildlife move on or goes over to the other side, there's not a lot you can do about it. You're sort of stuck here and you have to wait for them. So patience is obviously the key when it's shooting in hides and things like that. But no, it's so I've definitely got an image of one of those that I'll put up on the screen. But I'm also watching another little family down here of it's obviously some sort of duck, but I can't quite see because she's keeping them very tucked in along the reeds over there, but I'm hoping they'll make an appearance at some point. We've been quite lucky with what we've been seeing so far, but some of it's just too far away to have some really good photography. I've got a few snaps which you know are sort of like little keepers to, you know, as memories sort of thing here, and what I could get in future. But we've just been lucky to have a group of ducklings come along, probably about 8 or 9 of them, which was quite cool, and I've managed to get some footage of that and a few photos, which has been really nice. We haven't got much longer out here for any more sort of hide wildlife photography, but I've been really enjoying it so far. I mean, you do have to have a lot of patience for this kind of photography, but it's something I don't mind practicing. It's that I'm out in the open. There's not much in the way of busyness out here, so it's right up my street really. And the weather's really nice. I might even try and get a few landscape shots on the way home. There was a pano that I did quite like the look of on the way down, but I wanted to get here to video this scene and all of this lot for you guys, so I gave up an image just for that, so which I hope you guys appreciate it. So just for that, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna give it another maybe sort of half an hour here before we head off. Just, you know, just sort of relaxing, having a bit of a snack and a drink in our bags and things. So yeah, it's just been really nice so far, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this video. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to come out, so if it's all over the place, I do apologise. Like I said, I don't do much wildlife photography. I do it more of like as a pastime hobby thing, but I thought I'd bring it to the channel as it's something that I do enjoy. So but yeah, some more geese have just came in off the side here, so I might switch around and go and have see if I can get a few photos of those. Now, there is some nice little spots here, but unfortunately we've just been told by some other people that there is another hide just further up, which we was going to go check out, but sadly it is not open. We're not too sure why. Probably either maintenance or something like that, or just to keep the numbers down here. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame because it does give it a completely different angle back up that end, and there's more to sort of to hide in the background because obviously there's like a hedge as well to shoot against. But I think we're almost done for this hide. We are going to see if we can walk around the whole reserve while we're here because it's not very big, so it shouldn't take that long. But no, it's been a good afternoon anyway. So if I capture any more images, I'll post them at the end. But no, I hope you like this video. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to come out, but at the end of the day, I've brought you along on the trip, and that was my plan all along, was to, every time I go out, to bring you along. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you haven't seen my video on this lens that I'm using here, which is the Sigma 150 to 600, please go and check it out. I don't go into a full review on it, as in what it's made of, but some of the quality and the price that what you're getting for this lens is an absolute bargain. So yeah, please go check that out, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.